following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, Happy New Year. What's happening, man?
Happy New Year to you, my brother. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. Can I throw a quote out at you?
Sure.
In the market, somebody knows something. Someone always knows something. That statement was made by a great trader by the name of Tom O'Brien about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it kind of hit me like a brick. You're right. Somebody always knows something.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
I'm calling you back, Tom. This morning I had the pleasure to talk to you and your son, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, I think you made some money on this bond.
Oh, yes, Tom. Your newsletter helped me.
That's a beautiful thing. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Be impeccable with your word. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested through what you say each and every day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow down 313. NASDAQ is down 134. S&Ps are down 34. Gold contract up $20, trading at $1,256 an ounce. Silver up 8 cents, $16.83 an ounce. Platinum up $2.50 at $9.43 an ounce. Copper flat, $2.54 a pound. Light sweet crude up 32 cents, $49.32 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note up 27 ticks, 126.12. 30-year bond up a full 2 points plus 5 ticks, 153.24. Bottom line, folks, notes, bonds, they've been consistent. They rejected lower price last week, had lighter volume, broke topside last Friday. Today, monster sign of strength. You had wide price spread, accelerated volume. The 10-year has been in the higher range for about 3 or 4 days. The 10-year looks like it's going to be at an ABC structure up to 128.23. 30-year come barreling into its higher range. We're at 153.23. King dollar, folks. Get out the peanut butter, jelly, marshmallow. Get out all the cream cheese, all of it. Down 538 ticks. 97,460. The King dollar is on its way down to this 96 area. Has wide price spread, huge volume. Euro, the euro is trading at 111 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 111 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You're down 350. You've done 115 million shares. Bottom line, folks, 6.5 hours just took back March, April, May, 2.5 months. You are down with volume. This baby's going to go after the lower end of the consolidation here, which is 231. Right now, you're at 236.49. Dow Industrial, same type of setup in the Dow. Now, the difference with the Dow, well, actually, let's go back to the SPY for a second. So what you'll see with the SPY continued to test its highs, couldn't handle the high, couldn't handle 549 million shares that were traded on March 1st. You know, yesterday you tested that with 51 million versus the 149, couldn't handle it. You blow off the top and you come down with volume. If we get a follow through tomorrow with volume, folks, that's going to be a market off its highs with volume, and that sets up not only a correction, but a much larger correction than folks will be looking for. Dow Industrials. Now, what the Dow had done 4 lower highs and 3 lower lows. That's the definition of a downtrend. It was subtle, but bottom line, here you go. You're down 320 right now. We're at 20,656. This baby's going to be making its way down to this 20,393. Bottom line, the way we're trading right now, you can make it tomorrow. The composite. So NDX 100 and the composite also down with big juice. You're down 137 bucks. We are at 6,063. I suspect this is going to try to get down to 59.28, and that's where we broke topside from on the 24th of April. NDX 100, same type of setup inside the NDX 100. NDX 100 is down $1.24, and I suspect this is we're trading 55.99. That's going to be making its way down to 54.39. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold contract out here today has done 350,000 contracts. You're up 21 bucks. You're at 12.58. This is going to make a run for the top of the range that it's in. Had monster volume, huge price spread. 12.97 is game. Right now you're at 12.58. Silver also caught a bid. Actually, silver caught a bid the last couple days. Silver's down 115,000 contracts, $16.80. We hit 1703. And bottom line is that what I do want to see in the silver contract, we want to get and stay inside the $16.92. You have the volume on the move. What is happening inside, well, let's go to the XAU and the HUI. So we can take a look at the XAU. What you can see, the XAU, you're only up 36 cents right now. You got as high as 88. You're trading 86.19. This is going to have the volume in the move, though. This is going to be a move that has volume behind it. It looks like it doesn't want to hold higher price. If we go over to the GDX and we take a look at it, what you're going to see, GDX is up 28 cents. You're at 23.24. Volume is 46 million. And at the close, I suspect what you're going to see out here today, we're going to probably put about 20, 30 million in there. What I do expect, though, is that what you're seeing inside that gold market right now is that you are seeing some selling in the equities. And, folks, that's exactly what happens when you get big downdrafts. But that being said, those golds, those silvers, they want much higher price. And what it's all about, folks, is lower interest rates are coming at us, and they're coming fast and furious. The 10-year. 10-year has done 2.1 million contracts. You're up 27 ticks. Now, you got to remember, 32 ticks is a full point. We the swing high is 126.20. We hit 126.14. We're at the highs right now, 126.13. You are barreling into this baby with monster volume. I suspect what we're going to probably do, we're going to go after it tomorrow. More than likely, we're going to take it out. And if we have the volume behind the move, that's going to be a 128, almost a 129 10-year. And that's going to bring the 10-year yield down to about 2%. Right now, you're at 2.2%. And you talk about a fast turn of events. The probability that the Fed goes up in June has just gone from 97% to 82. And I expect what you're going to see that's going to get into lower price tomorrow. King dollar. What do you have with King dollar? King dollar, folks, just can't handle it. This is down 538 ticks, 27,000 contracts traded. Bottom line, King dollar is making its way down to the 96 area. On a short-term basis, it looks like King dollar wants to trade to the 91 area. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. Dow is down 315. Nasdaq's off 136. S&P's are down 34. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow right now is down 308. You get the NASDAQ off 132. S&Ps are down 33. We take a look at some of the higher volume stocks, and this is going to be a high volume day out here today, folks. You get Bank of America down $1.35. You get Advanced Micro off 147. Apple's down 460. You get Nvidia down 770. Citigroup's off 230. You got American Eagle down 190. We get Facebook down 370. If you do go over to the XLF, what you're going to see, and this is another correlation inside this interest rate game, folks, is that the XLF is down 69 cents. You're barreling down with 112 million shares. You're going into a swing point that has 120 million. It's going to do 120 million. It's going to be laying right at ice. I suspect what's going to happen here is that it's going to go after this B point of an ABC structure down more than likely tomorrow. The reason I'm saying that is that you had Goldman was the canary in the coal mine. Goldman is down $11 right now, coming into a lower swing point. That's already confirmed ABC structure on the way down. That gave it up at 255 at its high on the 1st. And that 255, folks, was a test. You take this and you put this on a monthly, what you're going to see, that was the test of the monthly of 2007. It went to 255, was testing 250. And it did it on volume of 90 million versus 227 million. It gave it up in spades, broke a B point, broke it with volume, all of the above. JP Morgan, so check it out. And it's just not Goldman. They're giving it to all of them today. JP Morgan down $3.15, going after B point also. The B point on JP Morgan is 84.40. Thus far, we've done 17 million shares. Now, that's going into 30 million, so that's going to need some more juice in order to bust that baby down. Bank of America, BAC, we take a look at BAC. BAC is also letting loose. BAC right now is down on $1.35. You're going into a swing point of 85 million, and BAC, folks, has 155 million. So they're going to take this financial sector apart, and that's saying that, guess what, rates are not going up. Well, the market's basically buying bonds, so the rates have gone down versus going up. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Darryl Martin, and don't forget, folks, Darryl, my son Tom, myself, we do a show every Monday and Friday. the Nadex Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. You can check that out right on your cell phone. You go to TFNN.com. Just hit Tiger TV. That's on 10 to 11 every Monday and Friday. Daryl Martin, what's going on?
Man, how are you doing today?
Doing great. We got some volatility, that's for sure.
Yeah, finally. Like, bring it back, right? So,
yeah, that's...
we got moves all over the place that can take advantage of. It's been nice.
There's no doubt. And, you know, what you have out here, folks, which is pretty amazing, is that you had the aspect of the CBOE bring new strike points into the VIX on the 9th of May. And the reason being is that the VIX had gone down to $9.56, so they had to bring lower strike prices in. And guess what, folks? We're at $14.10 right now. It didn't take long. So bottom line, people are buying insurance, but right now the insurance is at a premium versus 6 days ago where they were giving it away and no one wanted it, which is pretty amazing.
I know. I'm so happy. I'm like, finally. You can take advantage of the low volatility, but, we all love the high volatility, right? So
there's
up in there. And, you just get the big moves. You get them quick. You're not sitting there all day. Boom, done, trade, over,
No, totally.
So,
and, folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, it's a great time to do it. You can come over to our website at TFNN. You see the banner on the top of the side. Hit the banner. You can bring up the exchange. You can see how these defined option contracts trade, and it's very important in this day and age, particularly that we get volatility back, and we'll see whether it lasts. I suspect it is going to last because we're coming off these highs with some real juice. And I guess we're at 322 right now. We'll see if how things have changed as we get into the 345 area, because each and every day the bulls have got rewarded for buying the dip. Now, that hasn't happened today, but guess what? We have 38 minutes left. So,
yeah, you got plenty in there. I've been playing, obviously, me, and for some reason, I've been on an oil kick lately, so I've been enjoying that. It had a nice move today. So
yeah, it did. So the oil numbers come out this morning, and this baby has no doubt been moving around. You had a high out there of 49.84. You're at a low of 48.37. And, yeah, this thing is moving like 50 cents each way pretty quickly. Yeah, so. And, what happens, folks, what Daryl's talking about, inside the Nadex platform, of course, what you can do, you can trade commodities, you can trade indices, you can trade currencies. So,
exactly. And with defined risk the entire time. So it's not like you're going in there like on a futures contract and, you got to be very disciplined and have your really tight stops and.
Yes.
All that stuff where it can get out of hand quickly. You don't have to worry about it getting out of hand with Nadex. You know what your risk is up front at a max level. And, of course, you can always, like we were talking about last week, or this week on Monday, I was talking about how, the hedges and how you can really lower your risk.
Right.
And, even if it has to move, like, say, 20 ticks before you profit, if you get something like oil's moving 50 or 100, then like that's not a problem at all. And, we're talking really, really, small risk for getting nice profit potential trades. So.
It is. So currency-wise, what are you looking at currencies?
I've been focused more on the yen.
Okay. That's
yen
quite a move
lately.
today, man. That yen got, well, it didn't get killed, folks. The yen got much stronger, but what happens is when the yen gets stronger like this, gold takes off. The Nikkei will get killed tonight. So the yen is down 2 pennies, folks, okay? But that is a monster move. I mean, we just went from 113.13 to 111.11.
And you can trade the Nikkei on Nadex as well. So when it opens up tonight.
NKY and the Nikkei, folks, right now, it was flat last night. It was down $100 last night. But this looks like it's going to jump right back in. It had busted up, too. It was closed for a few days. It busted up on the 8th, May 8th. I suspect tonight you're just going to see it bust right underneath the 19,668 again, which is going to be really wild, man. There's no two ways about that.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice level to watch it go. So I don't really play favorite so much. I just like if it's moving on a consistent basis, if it's in the news, if whatever. I mean, that's what I'm looking at.
Yes. Yeah.
And Nasdaq has been the big mover lately. On the indices, and oil has been the energy I focus on. And then if I'm trading a metal, I'm usually trading gold. And then yen So yen has been my, sort of go-to FX pair right now.
And what's going to be wild tonight, we're just talking about the NASDAQ and the Index 100, folks, is that you're going to have Cisco, which, is a good-sized weighting structure inside the NDX 100. They're coming out with their numbers right after the close. And as our man Dave White was saying, this is not going to be the day. You do not want to miss your numbers after the close today.
Yeah. Like unless you just, you're going to get basically twice as slammed.
Yeah, it's there. There's no, it's as we come into this close, the bottom line, it looks like not only you're staying at lows, it doesn't matter what indice you bring up. Bottom line is that you got some monster volume. They're getting out as they normally do when the elevator goes down. The elevator down is always a lot quicker, man.
It is. You got to go. Bears go out the window and bulls go up the stairs.
Pretty amazing. Listen, folks, Daryl, thank you so much. Of course, we look forward to the show Friday morning.
I'll see you Friday, man. Okay,
have a great one. Have a safe one. You stay right there, folks. I'm coming right back. Dow right now is down 308. Nasdaq's off 129.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
A Rubik's Cube offers more than 100 million starting positions, resulting in 43 billion potential twists and turns. Yet, this puzzle can be solved in 20 moves. Knowing the right move makes all the difference in the world, and on Wednesday, May 17th at 5:30 p.m., I'll share with you the 5 essential patterns for timing the market so that you can make the right moves and become a better trader and investor. A few weeks back, I showed you how to spot a bear market with 2 moves that the market always makes, and on Wednesday, I'll unlock the 5 best moves for timing any market for any time frame. To gain access to this extraordinary 1-hour workshop, test drive my newsletter service, Mastering Probability, for the next 30 days for free. Just visit the homepage at TFNN.com and click on the link, 5 Essential Patterns for Timing the Market, and you'll be able to attend live as well as review this workshop anytime during the next 30 days. I'm looking forward to helping you solve the puzzle of the markets, and I'll see you on Wednesday, May 17th. TFNN.com. We've got your back.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Let's go inside the Dow Industrials, see what the weakness is versus the strength. And believe it or not, there is still a few Dow stocks that are in the positive. You have United Health putting 9 positive points into it. Travelers is putting 3. Walmart's putting 2. The big mover inside the Dow Industrials today is Goldman. Goldman's putting 2 negative points. Apple's putting 33. JP Morgan's putting 22. Boeing's putting 22. 3M's putting 19. DuPont is putting 15. Inside the NDX 100, what do we have? So the movers inside the NDX, on the upside, even though the index is down, you have INCY up 2.5%. Dish is up 1.7%. You get Kraft Heinz up 0.9%. Taken away from it, Electronic Arts is down 6%. You get NVIDIA down 5.7%. Micron Tech is off 5.2%, and Liberty is down 5%. Let's go over to that high flyer NVIDIA, because when this thing goes, look at NVIDIA, man. Okay, so NVIDIA, folks, 6 trading days ago was at $104. Gaps goes all the way to 137, comes off that, now you're at 128. If we go over to Apple and we take a look at Apple, so Apple down 480, which, by the way, that's almost like a sideways move on Apple. You've done 40 million shares. Apple's going to need a lot more volume than that to get to lower price. I do expect we're going to run down to the 130, but that's going to need more volume in order to get there. Amazon. We take a look at Amazon. Amazon might as well be a sideways move. It's down $17. You're at 948. You have volume of 5.4 million. You're going into 5.4. Facebook. You take a look at Facebook. Facebook down $3.80. You're getting some volume out of Facebook. Well, still 20 versus 30 million. Microsoft, MSF. The reason I'm doing this, too, but I want to show you something here. So what you have here is that Microsoft down $1.64. That's light volume. Microsoft is down on 20 million. My point there of bringing you through those has to do with the NASDAQ, okay, percentage-wise, is getting hit. The Dow Jones is down 1.4%. S&Ps are down 1.4%. The NASDAQ is down 2%. It's getting hit, folks, and guess what? Those stocks aren't getting hit, and they will get hit. Bottom line, it's almost like the financials on the way down inside the S&P. Most times it takes a longer period of time for the financials to get hit. Now, in this case, how we have come down, Goldman was the canary in the coal mine, and that canary in the coal mine, that goes all the way back to March 1st. Bottom line, you see the selling. First it was Goldman. Now you see a selling going right across all the financials. Let's go into the energy sector. We'll go into the XLE. XLE out here. Now this baby has already got killed. We're down from 78. You're at 67. This is light volume. So bottom line, I expect, we'll see how this tests the 67 to $65 area. Bottom line, that's light volume. If we go take a look at the larger weightings inside that, XOM. XOM is, this is an equity that already got killed. It's from 92 to 82. And CVX, which is Chevron. Okay, so Chevron's going to be a little problem. Chevron's having a hard time holding price. Chevron's going to be a little problem. Now, if Chevron might lead it down, that'd be really wild if Chevron leads it down, because Chevron has been stronger than Exxon. But bottom line, it looks like it's going to go after this, so 103.83. You break 103.83, and that very well could be a very large ABC structure on the way down. Let's go to Tom in Plymouth. Hey, Tom, what's going on, brother?
Hey, good afternoon, Tom. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Pretty good. Hey, I've been buying that USLV. I dumped it this morning around 13, and it's dropped back pretty much this afternoon. I'm wondering what you think about jumping in here again.
Let's take a look. So the USLV, folks, is the Velocity Shares 3 times long silver ETN. It's up 12 cents right now, $12.68.
Got some volume today.
Yep. So you got, let's take a look at this thing. That's good. I mean, what we have here is that this thing wants to go back to 1302. This got good juice, man. I always like this when this happens, okay? You went to 1302, folks. You traded in 1268, which has given up quite a bit of price. That being said, you get 4.1 million, and you're going into 4.2. That means it's going to do that volume. Let me just go over and do the SLV, which it trades off of. So the SLV is up 5 cents. You got 10 million, and you're going into 13. You'll probably get I'm not sure whether this gets volume at the end of the day or not, but I like the trade. I like the gold trade better, Tom. I mean, that's, on the pullbacks, that's where I'd be. Silver, when you catch it right, which you've done a million times, it's big juice. But like you can see, just what happened with so watch. When I started the program, the GDX folks, bottom line, had pulled down into 23.13. You're at 23.32 right now. And if you went over to the Nugget, bottom line is that you're going to see a very fast expansion there.
I dumped that this morning, too, and I dumped the D-gas, too. I dumped everything this morning, pretty much.
Good for you, man. We just went from, when I started the program, 36.42 to 37.32 inside the Nugget. That's what I mean about, that's all I'm trading is the gold one. And that's why, though, Tom, too. Because this is what the risk, there's gonna be a risk here, folks, okay, inside this gold market. It's not here right now. But what the risk is that the more dramatic that you get a downdraft happening, what will end up happening at a certain point, we'll get a pullback in the gold market because the fund managers will have already basically sold everything that they can sell, and the gold stocks are up, so they'll start selling those. That's what I think we saw just about a half hour ago.
Daily trading investment vehicles, as you call it. So
it's a beautiful thing. Totally, man.
Yep.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
All right, my friend.
Okay. Have a great one.
Thanks for the update. Yeah, you too.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. So inside the, let's go over to Big Blue. So Big Blue's been having troubles in paradise. This is going to, this is an ABC down that's going to go after another swing low of 149. So Big Blue has just gone from $1.80 to 149. You're at 151 right now. Big numbers are coming out just about everywhere, folks. That's the bottom line. If we get this close, if we come into this close and you close at the lows, we're going to have the volume. We're at 643 million right now. That means we're going to come in with over $1 billion on the NYSE. And in the NASDAQ composite, that's where it's going to really pile up. Yeah. NASDAQ composite is going to be about 2.5 billion shares. And what you will get is this. Because of the way that we had gone higher and have gone higher, the bulls have got rewarded on each and every dip. And what you'll see out here today is that they're not getting rewarded. What that sets up is quite a bit of sells into the close because they're in a losing position right now. And, some of them will hang tough and, hope that it goes up tomorrow. Many of them are just going to bail coming right into the close because, bottom line, they've done well. And why give it all back? And, as you can see, we've just given back 2.5 months and 6.5 hours in the S&P. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Dow's down 303.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2019, 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN, and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the small caps. So the small caps also, folks, they never could get out of the consolidation they were in. That consolidation, which goes back till December 9th, is pretty wild. So where the small caps are trading now, they are trading right at the December 7th level with monster volume. You got 42 million shares traded. So when we take a look at this consolidation, the bottom of this consolidation, I'm going to put this on a weekly so you can kind of see how this is a little bit clearer. Okay, so on a weekly, the bottom of this consolidation is 132.40. We're down $3.15. I expect that you're going to see we're going to be going into that area, and we'll find out whether we get juice as we come down into that area. The NDX 100 after the close out here, Cisco will put some juice into that NDX. We'll see where they go. What you do have, though, is that you have the NDX, which has been on an incredible streak on the way up. You got the uptrend that has been the last uptrend since the 13th of April is broken, and it's broken with conviction. You get the wide price spread, you get the volume behind the move. So that says that the Qs are going to make their way to 130. Right now you're at 136. The SPY, if you do the same correlation inside the SPY, what you're going to see with the SPY is that the SPY is saying that that's going to run down to the bottom of its consolidation, which is 131. But big move. If we put this on a weekly basis, what you're going to see at this case, I don't believe we broke a weekly trend line yet. No, we didn't. We're right at it. So what you have is this. On a weekly, we are right at the trend line. We haven't broke it yet. But if this baby goes like it did today, which I think probability-wise it's pretty good it will, then I can make the case you're going back down to $213 to $208. And right now, we are at 236. And what that is, by the way, folks, is this. That is where we started on election night. You know, the S&P has shook off everything and anything, you know, since November. The currency market, however, hadn't. You know, the dollar basically is right back. The dollar is right back where we started. The yen is getting there. The peso, which supposedly Mexico is going to be in bad shape, is actually better than we were that election night. It's about 3 or 4 ticks better. That started the get-go down, and I suspect what we're going to see is that that's right where we're going. Bottom line, that's where we're going. And if, in fact, we get there with volume, if we have volume tomorrow, you're going to have volume off this high. When you get volume off the high, pullbacks are vicious. They're always more than a normal pullback. So in this particular case, we'll see how this whole thing does shake out. Let me just see something. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. So check this out. The trend is still showing that there's no fear in this market. And that's the type of deal when you can come down and you're not showing fear, and the tick index is doing the same thing. The tick index, we've only got a minus 1186. That is absolutely no fear. The trend has no fear. The VIX is that the VIX has to do with buying and what the premiums are in the outer months for options, and they'll price them up immediately. There's no doubt about it. So you're talking about implied volatility for a wide range of strikes that are used 1 month and 2 months out. That's what the VIX is all about. So that's it's an insurance policy. That's just what it comes down to. And there's no doubt people are paying up for insurance right now, and they have to pay up because the bottom line is that if they didn't position themselves before this case, bottom line, all you need is one more day down another 300 or 400, and then guess what, folks? You are coming into a Friday, and if we come down another $300 tomorrow, Friday will be a disaster, and the Dow will be somewhere about 19,900, and that would be quite a shocker in a couple days. That's how this shakes out. We had a couple questions about inside the den. Is that do you think we might get 3 black crows? And we very well could. What 3 black crows are, folks, is this. Get your stops in if you're a bull. That's the real bottom line. What happens with 3 black crows is that you come off large upswings and you go down approximately the same amount of points and on 3 separate days. And you want those 3 separate days in order to have a formation of 3 black crows. Most of the time, those 3 separate days are within a period of 5 to 6 days. Sometimes they're right in a row. Now, if that's what we get, that's going to be really wild, because what also has happened on 3 black crows is that 3 black crows love to get retested. So what normally happens is you get 3 black crows, you come down, you go down a little bit further, and then it takes another month and a half, 2 months to go back topside, retest them, and then it falls apart, and it falls apart in an incredible way. We go over to the Dow Industrials right now, and what you're going to see is, I was just talking about a little bit earlier, every dip has been bought, and it didn't work today, so you are going to see some fast and furious selling coming into the close right now. If I go over to the S&Ps, you're going to be able to see it. This S&P can do another leg down in a heartbeat. We're down 38. This thing can be down 4. Let's see here. You get 73. Oh, it's more than that. 57, 67. So you get $15. We can be at 23, 51. Okay, so that's not that bad. We're at 23.58 right now. 23.51 is the ABC structure down that this formation is in right now. And more than likely, that's right where we're going to be. So that's $7 more. That's going to be, that's like 45 down on the S&P. 45 down on the S&P. We'll get that, that'll turn some heads if that Dow Industrials are down 400. What you have to remember is this, though. Not though, but... we're still only down 1.6%. Because we're at such high numbers, the number, you still want to pay attention to percentage versus the number. The NASDAQ is down 2.5%. That looks like it's going to go down 3%. This is going to be a nasty close in the next 11, 12 minutes. Because what you have in a market like this is that the bids get pulled, meaning that when you're talking about 11 minutes left in the marketplace, bids get pulled. This would be different, too, by the way, if this was like a Monday or Tuesday. A Wednesday makes the difference. The reason it makes a difference is that people worry about going into Thursday, but they're really worried about going into the weekend with a market like this. The dollar index is still saying, guess what? We're going down. The bonds are saying that, and have been saying for a long period of time, the bonds have been the most consistent, saying that interest rates are going lower. They're not going higher. And the only way that I can see on a technical basis, bottom line, they want to go lower. Fundamentally, I can see that, guess what? We come down, You have high volatility in the marketplace. The Fed will move and won't move in about 2 seconds. Okay, it's the Fed with markets volatile, with the government volatile. They're not going anywhere. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials down 350. Nasdaq's off $1.50. S&Ps are down 39. We're gonna be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartleys, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down at 350. You get the Nasdaq off 152. S&Ps are down 39. And if we go over to the IBB, IBB out here is down $6.25. You're at 288. Volume's 1 million. Now this is also going to go after this consolidation. It has a high volume low at 288.04. And it looks like what we'll end up doing, we're going to close out somewhere right around 289.02. This is going to wake up and try to jump the creek tomorrow morning. So that's going to be intriguing to see if, in fact, it has juice to jump that creek. What I do expect we're going to see overnight is that you are going to see some heavy action coming out of Asia. The Nikkei is at 19,800. That's probably going to gap down to 19,650. UK tomorrow morning. Bottom line is that that is, you're at 75 there. That can go to 74.47 pretty quickly. And what you are going to have, what's going to happen tonight in the Nikkei specifically, this yen move is one of the largest yen moves we have seen, meaning the strength of it in a long period of time, folks, okay? You don't see the yen move to 2 1/4 pennies in one session. And in this particular case, it was our open session that did it. This very well may be a very large ABC structure on the way down. If it is, this yen, let me pull this down for a second. Okay, so now you're just in a consolidation, but the bottom of that consolidation is 99, and right now we're at $1.10. And you're into the large bar, so 101 is game, and right now you're at 110.96. Between that and the U.S. dollar, folks, bottom line is if you're a metals bull, you stay right there. If you'd like to test drive the gold report, check it out right in the front page of TFNN. Go to newsletters, go to the gold report, test drive it 30 days absolutely free. If you'd like to test drive my daily newsletter, just go to newsletters, and you can test drive Market Insights for 2 weeks free. Volume-wise out here, it's going to be big. Coming into this is going to be cool. I love doing this right before the close. So we're only at 724 million on the NYSE. Wait do you see what they put in at the close? They're going to get out of there so quick at the close, it's going to be insane. On the NASDAQ Composite, you're at 2 billion. They're going to put 500 million into that, and we'll find out what they're going to do with the GDX. GDX right now is at 53 million. And the way that is traded today, I wouldn't be surprised if they put another 25 million. Now, that would be on the upside. The GDX would be on the upside. That's what would bring the selling in all the GDX stocks. The downdraft on the other side, meaning the amount of shares they're going to be put in, that is going to basically, there'll be market at close orders, and that's going to push these indices lower. Right after the close, Cisco's going to come out with numbers, and bottom line, we'll see what they have to say. Cisco is only down 42 cents. They had a great day compared to the market out here, still at its highs, and they're waiting for that to come in. And let's just look at this for a second. So if we take a look at Cisco, put this on a monthly. Oh, forget it, man. So check it out. Cisco is unreal. So this is almost like a remake of the Goldman deal. So Cisco, the high is 34.24 in 2007, 1.5 billion shares. Did we hit it yet? 34.24, 30. Yeah, we did. Okay, Cisco's going south. This is going to be great. This is going to be wild watching this, folks. The reason being is that Goldman was a canary in the coal mine. Tested its high of 2007, dramatically lighter volume. Cisco's doing the same thing. Cisco came up with 404 million versus 1.5 billion. You stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming back with some more numbers. Dow right now is down 376. Nasdaq's off $1.58. S&Ps are down 42. Gold's up 23. Silver's up 14. And notes and bonds, that's the story, folks. And King Dollar, they're still killing it. We're going to be right back.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Marty in Worcester. Hey, Marty, what's going on?
Hi, Mr. O'Brien. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you been, man?
Not bad. You know, you guys, over the time and with a few of your courses and seminars, you taught me how to fish.
That's a beautiful thing, brother.
Yeah, it's true. And so what happens is I still listen all the time, and to not only you, but some of the others.
Sure.
To, get an idea where the fish might be biting. As far as your services, they're a bargain. When you compare them to a certain prominent man with real estate courses at $35,000 and no contact with the lecturers afterwards at all, and you think of what you guys do for a few hundred, and you can get access and ask questions forever, it's a great deal.
No, we appreciate the growling problem with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Cultivate wisdom. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, you respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart, not your head. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 372, NASDAQ off 158, S&P's down 37, gold contract up $23, trading at $1,259 an ounce. Silver up 11 cents, $16.86. Platinum up $4, $9.44 an ounce. Copper flat, $2.54 a pound. Light sweet crude up 31 cents, $49.31 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note up 26 ticks, 126.12. 30-year bond up a full 2 points, plus 1 tick, 153.20. Bottom line, folks, notes and bonds, higher price, lower yields are coming at us no matter what the Fed wants to do. That 10-year looks like it's going to be an ABC structure on the way up with a price projection of 128.23. So that's you're talking about almost 129. 30-year right now we're at 153.19. It got in a larger range. It's going to make that run for the 158. King dollar down 593 ticks, 97.40. King dollar second day wide price, third day actually wide price spread, accelerated volume. King dollar is making its way down to the 96 area on a short-term basis. On a longer-term basis, I expect we're going to see 91. And if we break 91, folks, it's curtains. Euro is at 111 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 111 also to the U.S. dollar. Yen got hurt big time out here today. 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. I want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so you're down $4.15 on the SPY. You did 157 million shares. Bottom line, you are back to February 22nd in 6.5 hours. That's what happens on downdrafts, and this has it all. Wide price spread, accelerated volume, and, we'll see whether they get follow through tomorrow. I expect we're going to. The reason being is that you have a high volume low here, 231. We can be at 231 tomorrow. If that's the case, this thing will blow apart on Friday because no one's going to want to be long over the weekend, and maybe we're down to 228. Dow Industrials, that came down, has the price spread, has the volume, and the Dow had never made bottom line higher high. March 1st looks like it's going to be it. We did 4 lower highs, 3 lower lows. You're down on juice. Dow's going after this. We're at 20,606, 20,379 is game. The composite and the NDX 100, they came down with volume. We did 2.4 billion. 2.32 billion on the on the composite. You're down $1.58. I suspect the composite wants to run to 59.28. That's not that bad from where we are. That's another 90 points, and we'll see whether that 90 points can hold. NDX 100. You take a look at the NDX 100. NDX 100 down $1.43. You're trading at 55 580. 54.30 is where this baby wants to get into. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold contract had wide price spread, had the volume, all of the above. You did 364,000 contracts inside the gold market. You're trading up $23. You close at the high of the day. This was going after $12.97.40, which is the high of the 17th. And if we go take a look at the gold contract on a continuous contract, what you're going to see is this. Let me pull this up. So when we string these together and we put a continuous contract up and we put this on a weekly basis, what you're going to see is, bottom line, is that we very well can go for this 1338 area. Because if we have one more day like we had today inside that gold market, what you're going to see is that you're actually going to break the trend line that has been in place since the highs of July of 2016. That's how that baby shakes out at this particular point. So it's going to be pretty wild watching this thing tomorrow. So we'd have to get over 1286. You get over 1286, you just broke that whole trend up to 13, the downtrend that is, up to 1376. Notes. The note and bond market continue to say lower prices are coming at us. Lower yield, rather. Today, this is a huge move. The 10-year, folks, it's very unusual when the 10-year goes 26 ticks. 32 ticks is a full point. It did it, and it did it with 2.2 million contracts. You're coming into the swing point. So the low of the last high inside the bond market, folks, is 125.26. The high is 126.20. Well, we're at 126.12. This thing is going to basically take this thing apart more than likely tomorrow. If that's what happens, and you have more than 1.4 million contracts, you get a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. That confirmed structure on the way up gives you a price projection of almost 129. We take a look at the 30-year. The 30-year jumped into its higher range out here today. The higher range is important inside the 30-year also because of the fact that we've been in a consolidation since November. That 30-year, we're at 153.18. That's saying that it's going to start making its way into the downdraft from November, and that's 155. If you get into 155 like we had here, then you get game that you can actually get up to the 163. And King Dollar just can't handle it. You talk about peanut butter, jelly, marshmallow, cream cheese, get it all, because King Dollar is toast, folks. We're at 97.380. Last week you had a counter trend bounce and you were at 99.765. You take King Dollar and we put this on a continuous contract, what you're going to see is that we broke down, got inside the lower range. The bottom of this lower range is 91. Now, the range that we've been in King Dollar is March of 2015. If, in fact, you know, we get down there and you break that, well, guess what game is? Game is like 80, which is just pretty amazing. Cisco came out with numbers after the close. Cisco closed at 33.83. That's trading 32.25, so you're down an additional $1.50. Cisco, just as Goldman, tested its 2007 high, dramatically lighter volume. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial